I'm Jeff Pospisil, the 10-Minute Treasurer with practical advice for improving your church's financial future. In this video, I'm going to discuss the FFCRA tax credit and how that works with the COVID vaccines. If you remember about last year at this time, one of the first pieces of legislation that was passed was the Family First Coronavirus Response Act, or FFCRA. And the gist of that piece of legislation was that every worker was given an extra 10 days of paid sick leave for if you were sick with COVID or you had to care for a family member that was sick with COVID. So to help businesses pay for this extra sick leave, there was a tax credit that applied to the payroll taxes. Or if you're self-employed, that tax credit could be claimed when you file your income taxes. And I do have links to past videos that showed you how to do this. But now I have a lot of friends and coworkers that are getting the vaccine. You'll have to normally take a little bit of time off to get the vaccine, and then sometimes you're sick for a day or two and not able to work during that time. So are you able to claim that sick time as part of this FFCRA tax credit? That was the question I had. And the legislation that actually addresses this is the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021. And to be honest, I didn't read it. I rely on the lawyers from Westpath, which is an agency of the United Methodist denomination, and they've been excellent about keeping me updated on this. Honestly, if I read it, I don't know if I would have understood it. So I am relying on Westpath that does talk about this. And these are the three things that I got from the changes around this. So first of all, yes, it does include the COVID vaccination. So if you are an employee and you were not able to put in a full week's worth of work, so your regular 40 hours or whatever your regular work week is, you had to cut it short because you had to receive the vaccination and maybe there was some recovery time. Go ahead and report that to whoever does your payroll because they're going to be able to get a tax credit for that. And then also this shouldn't apply to your regular sick leave too. If you are self-employed or you are a pastor, document any time you miss. So if you normally put in a 5-day work week and you had to cut it short by a day or a half a day or whatever it is, document that. Make sure you have it documented and remember to bring it to your tax preparer this time next year. So that's the thing to pay attention to. So there's been another change to the deadline. They keep pushing this back farther and farther. The deadline was March 31st, 2021. So if you were sick on or before that date, you can claim that for that tax credit. Now it has been pushed back. It's pushed back now to September 30th, 2021. So that's another update. So, and maybe this will get pushed back again, but either way, by September 30th, 2021, that is the current cutoff if you're going to claim that sick leave. The third one is that there has been a reset to the 10-day limit. So if you recall, there was a maximum of 10 days you could claim for being out sick with COVID. As of April 1st, that has been reset. So you have 10 days from March 31st, 2021 on back, and then you have a new 10 days starting April 1. So if you missed 10 days because you were sick with COVID back before March 31st, now you can claim a couple days if you get COVID again, or if you receive the vaccination and you're out for a little bit of time. So those are the things to be aware of. So again, I'm going to link to the prior videos I've done on the FFCRA tax credit. And this is a ministry of the Finance Office of the Dakotas Conference, as well as the Dakotas United Methodist Foundation. And you can find all of our stuff at dakotasumc.org. And just as a reminder, the reason I'm doing this is because Jesus is Lord and Savior, and we have a great mission of making disciples of Jesus Christ. And when we are connected together as family, I believe we can do it best. All right. God bless.